Trap number 5, struggling to love yourself. Sure, none of you have a problem with that. No one does, right? Yeah, I don't think I've met anyone yet that hasn't struggled with this, including me. So we're so good at pointing out all the things that we want to improve about ourselves, all the things that, aren't the way that we'd like them to be, or the things that aren't perfect. It's much harder to accept and love ourselves despite the imperfections. Are you your own worst critic? I know I was. Over the next few days to a week, just start paying attention as to what dialogue is going through your mind about you. Just as you move through your everyday life, we're doing it consistently. When you look in the mirror or walk past a glass shop front and see your reflection, what dialogue happens inside of your head? Is it, oh wow, I really need to lose some weight, or I really need to color my hair, or oh, my hair looks terrible, I'm so fat? What's going through your head in those moments? What about when you make a mistake and get something wrong? What dialogue do you hear then? Is it, how could you be so stupid? How dumb are you? It's not that hard. I can't believe you can't even do this. There are 2 ways we can talk to ourselves: by criticizing ourselves for not being perfect and point out all the things that we could be doing better, different, or we could be talking to ourselves as though we are our own best friend, or as though we're a small child. Would you say to them, oh my God, how stupid are you? Or would you calmly say, it's all right, it's just a mistake. We learn from our mistakes. Let's have another go. Here, I'll help you. And give them a hug. Would you tell the child how ugly they are or how they need to lose weight? It's a choice that we can make. We can choose what to say to ourselves. And it is very automatic at the moment because you've been doing it for so long. So it is about first being conscious of it, listening, noticing what's being said, what's going on, and then you're able to make a conscious decision to stop and not say that and say something different instead. So we can choose what to say to ourselves. And I'm not saying that it's going to be easy. You've likely been saying these things to yourself your whole life without even thinking about it. And that's why it needs to start with you becoming more aware, noticing what you're saying so that you can make a different choice in each and every moment. Ask yourself, do I really feel that way about myself? Is that how I want to feel about myself? And is it self-loving? And if not, make a different choice. Finding a way to love yourself starts with the inner dialogue. And this dialogue is based on beliefs that you have had about yourself that you've created over your whole lifetime. A belief is simply something you've told yourself over and over until you believe it. So choose to tell yourself something loving instead, and eventually you will believe it. Another way of loving yourself is making sure you're listening to your own emotions instead of ignoring them and shutting them down. Step 1, acknowledging how you feel. Step 2, stop martyring yourself. I talked about that. Step 3, learning to say no. Step 4, asking for support when you need it and accepting help and assistance when it's offered. It's about freeing up time to do the things that you love. So self-love needs to be a priority. It won't just happen. You need to focus on it and be aware of what you need and what you want. So that's your task for this next few days. Building on those last few steps and starting to notice, what am I saying to myself? Is it loving? Is it not? And what kind of self-loving things am I doing with this new time that I've freed up by saying no when I really don't want to do something? Good luck with that, and I'll see you for the next trap.